YouTube, Troystarz Trucking. It's been a while. It's been a while. I haven't come on here and talked to my peeps, my fans, my subscribers. You know what I mean? I'm at 40,000 subscribers now, which I appreciate you guys so much. You know what I mean? And thanks for, thanks for everything. Anyway, in this video, I'm just gonna give you guys an update of what's been going on. You know what I mean? Just in case, I didn't get back to you guys. So I did a video, the video before the last video I did, right? Mentioning about the struggles, doing business, you know what I mean? And what are some of the roadblocks and the obstacles and stuff like that I've been going through, you know what I mean? So I just want to come to give you guys an update on what's been happening. And before I get to that, I just want to, just clear up a couple things.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.
Based on the same video, in the comment area, I heard some, I read some messages, and one of the messages says, he says African, right? And he was mentioning that I went in and asking for I should have started off with one truck first and then start to grow from there, you know what I mean? Like start off with one truck, then go in and try to get my IFTA with one truck, and then after getting the IFTA account, then I can go ahead and pursue the other trucks, right? Get the other trucks on board and continue, right? Which I understand where it's coming from, and maybe that would work, but in my case it wasn't something like that, you know what I mean? We were both coming from we were already running round town, right? We were already in Nova Scotia doing our thing, and then we wanted to go out of port, right? So to start coming out of provinces, you would need your IFTA permit, and yes, IFTA permit is what we're talking about here, right? So he was mentioning what he said, right? Now, a next thing on that was the reason why I couldn't ask for one IFTA only, even though I have other trucks running. I did ask for 3 IFTAs and didn't put in the truck that I was running because I didn't need one for it, and they still went ahead and find it based on the license plate that was registered, right? So that being said, I have to end up put this truck, that would be the Mack truck, take the Landstar IFTA off it and put my own to match with the license plate, something that I learned new since, right? So just to kind of add to what my African friend there is saying about going in with one truck and get everything done, it wasn't that type of I was running with other companies before, wanted to branch off on my own, and I was already running in the province before I decided to go out of the province to get bigger, to do more work, to make more money, right? So it was like business plan. It was like a taking your time to grow. It was something like that, you know what I mean? So I want to say, it don't really matter if you have 1 truck or 5 trucks. It should have never been an issue for you to get. You're doing a business within the province. You're doing a business, so to speak. And I personally know other companies that went ahead and do it and get it. You know what I mean? So that's the reason for me to do the video and mentioning and say the stuff that I already say, right? Because it's not easy, right? It's not easy, and it's a struggle. It's a fight. It's a challenge. You know what I mean? Most people will not understand the struggle because they're not in it. They didn't went through it. They don't have a clue. They have an idea what's going on because they're on the other side. So when I even mentioned, I said, I mentioned race. I read another comment that someone was saying, why I have to mention race, and it is, well, basically he's saying it's not a race thing, but you see, when I read those comments, I just always try to look and see who make that comment, because you see, when you never been homeless before, you could never talk like you know what homeless is like. You know what I mean? You could never go in that shoes and be like, okay, you should have done this, or this is not the issue, or that not. If you wasn't in the position, just be quiet. You know what I mean? Just listen, observe, and thank God you're in a better place. You know what I mean? Don't come in with your comment feeling that you know it all, because if you're not black, you've never been through it. Okay, and let me just get this out of the way. So you're on the other side. You're looking from the, like you're looking from the outside in. It's like you're seeing a relationship coming out the house, but you don't know what's going on indoors, right? And you right away you're saying, oh, they're living loving over there. Oh, they're always quarreling. Oh, they're always at each other. You know what I mean? If you're not in the situation, leave it. You know what I mean? Just observe. Just like I said, thank God that you're in a better place, or thank God that things are happening better for you. But do not come in and want to put in your 2 cents to say, you know, to try to put in your not so important words to try to steer the narrative away from what I'm saying, because I'm the one that going through it. I'm the one that feeling the pressure. I'm the one that out here. You see, it just don't make any sense. It's something you have to call it what it is. And there's a lot I don't even talk about when it comes to this race thing. I don't even mention. I just try to avoid it. I try to keep it out of my channel, like keep it away, like try to ignore it as best I can. Sometimes it's so hard because, like I said, this IFTA is almost a year, right? Almost 1 year it took me to get it. And the next thing you have to look at is, remember, I have issues getting the IFTA from October 2020, right? Back and forth, and I give you guys the story. I don't need to go over it. If you guys want to know what I'm talking about and what the story is like, I will leave a link of that video in the description. But before that, I went through telling you guys everything that happened. Remember, how I got that IFTA is because I get directly to the manager. I got the manager email. The manager email is nowhere to find on site. I have to get someone to go to the location, right? Go inside and get the manager email address. That's how I get it, right? And then I send an email to the manager, right? And when I send the email to the manager, I got my IFTA the same day. Maybe I did. You guys maybe not know what I'm talking about. So okay, how did I get my IFTA? Let me tell you right now. How did I get my IFTA? So, based on the past video, I mentioned to you guys that it was like 8-10 months since I'm trying to get my IFTA, right? There's no way. At one point I feel like I have no hope. This is it. It's done for me. I lose one contract earlier because I have a Canadian Tire contract. You guys already know that. I had a Canadian Tire contract. Now I'm trying to go in on it. I lose that contract because I didn't have my IFTA to present. I didn't have my IFTA to get started, right? So, you know, those companies not gonna wait. Those companies are big companies. The moment you get a space in, you have to do your best to keep it, or else somebody snatch it away from you, right? So basically that's what happened. I lose that contract, right? I have the other contract that I was on it with the guys doing it, but we were already doing it good from the Round Town area. So that's the reason why we were still we still had a shot of getting to go out of port and do more with that same company, because we show what we can do in the small area, right? So what I had to do, I had to get someone that work on the building of where the IFTA location is, because the IFTA location is located at a building there, at a building in Nova Scotia on Barrington Street. There's more than one complex in that building. So I get the contact of knowing someone that work in another complex, in another section, not the IFTA, but another area, but in the same building, to get that email from the IFTA department from someone there to get the manager number. So when I got the manager number, that's when I sent an email and I list out every single thing that was going on from 2020, from October 2020 until the previous time when I was sending the email. And let me tell you, I sent the email on a Tuesday morning at about 8 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere like that. And I got a response back from the manager at noon, and I got my IFTA approved by 2 o'clock. And I got my IFTA decals and the stuff like that the next following day. So if something was so much of an issue, like why I couldn't get it, why is it that I get it in one day from this? So you guys have to understand that when someone come, not only me, but when someone come and give you their opinion, they know what they're talking about. Not because I'm not going into more details, because this can be a legal issue or a matter, and you know what I mean, sometimes you don't even want to crush your own hand. You right? Because this is it. I'm just gonna say this right now. I see where I can go ahead and sue IFTA for all those losses for the 10 months of income that I lost. I have a case right now because, like I said, I get my IFTA decals and everything in one day. I have a case right now. I can go in big, you know what I mean, and claim for all those losses that my truck at the park, losing drivers and stuff like that because of there wasn't an issue where I couldn't get it. So I have a case. Now, going to fight the case is okay, but sometimes you have to look, you have to think, you have to sometimes not the right thing to do, but the next thing you have to risk it. You have to think back. You have to look into what you're going to do, what you may cost, and what they can do if they decide to work against you. So it is tough, it is hard, it's not something easy. I'm still thinking about it, only if my mind tell me. But for now, I'm just watching, you know what I mean? I'm holding out for a minute just to see what is happening and see how my business is continuing to expand and grow, right? Sometimes you have to make bygones with bygones, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to just take the L. You have to just take the losses, and this is the fight that we go through at times. Not only me, because you have other races that go through the same issues too, because they're not technical, they're not white, they're from another country or whatnot. They go through it as well, right? So it's a thing that is real, and we can't even go on like we wanna. We can ignore it as much as we want, but it's still there. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to call it what it is. What it is just what it is. So just for that guy that come in there and be like, okay, this is why you have to say it like this and whatever, just shut up. Okay, just remove yourself from my channel and just just go. There's a lot of other truck channels out there. You can go there and view. You know what I mean? Don't come here and be like, you know it all, and you know you think I'm trying to create a story here because I want videos. That's not it. Everything I can mention right now, I have proof for it. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, you know, it's about Troystarz Trucking, and like I said, I got my IFTAs. We are out now. We are doing our thing. We are growing. We are getting bigger. Since I got my IFTA, there's like 3 more trucks come on board. So I have a lot more videos. I have so much videos on my laptop, right? I have so much, but the work is getting harder than I thought. And when I said harder, not meaning paperwork wise, you know, paying everyone, staying on track, keeping on your maintenance record, doing, and then you're driving yourself. So this is the part that we have to talk about. This part is very important, guys. You need to hear this. You know what I mean? Doing the business is fine, having a business is okay, running the business is where the issue is. You know what I mean? So you have to be focused. You have to, oh my goodness, that's called for another video. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is just a quick update from Troystarz Trucking, you know what I mean? And like I said, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please do so, right? Make sure you're on board, make sure you have your comments make sure you're leaving a comment in the comment area. Make sure you're liking the video also, because liking the video is what helps my channel to grow. So thank you guys again for tuning, and look out for more video coming up. And sorry for my delay and my late, you know what I mean. I've been I posted a video that day, someone said, Troy, I didn't know you were still on YouTube. Yes, I am. I'm still here, but I'm just busier than before. So to take up my camera and be like, sometimes it's kind of bit, but you guys really motivate me, and I happy I could motivate most of you guys also. So it will be unfair for me to grow in now and doing a bit better and not sharing with you guys of the growth and what's going on and stuff like that. So those videos are coming up, so don't worry about it. You know, it's a boy Troystarz Trucking.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.